Hey guys, thanks for joining us again. We do have some catching up to do. Where the heck are we? I mean, we're in the Bahamas, but where? What does that mean? Let's take a look. Okay. I'm gonna try to show you on a screen the route that we have taken and where we are now. There might be some glare, but I don't know how else to do this, so forgive me. All right, we started at Lake Worth, which is in West Palm Beach, Florida. We went over to Old Bahama Bay, and that was about 55 miles. From there, we went to Lucaya at Freeport, so still on Grand Bahama Island there. Then we took our first little jump across some water and went to Great Stirrup Key. We actually ended up staying at Grape Harbor Key in the Berry Islands. Or more there. And then we went around Great Stirrup. This is the day that we experienced these 5-foot waves, 3-foot swells. We came all the way down and came to White Key and stayed at an anchorage in here. Then we went to Nassau, and that's where we got our prop. So that was a big jump for us. We went all the way from there to Nassau and stayed there a couple nights or a night. Then we rejoined our buddy boat on the other side of this island in West Bay. We stayed in West Bay, and then again went over some pretty good water to the Exumas. That was quite a jump too, it looks like. To Long Key. That's where we got our first lobsters. Then we went to Shroud. We went to Pipe Key somewhere in there too. We went to Shroud. That's a nature park, so we couldn't do any lobstering or fishing there. Then we went to Warwick Wells, which is also in the park, and then Staniel Key, still in the Exumas. And then we went to Black Point, Bitter Iguana. Here's Bitter Iguana. And then we left out an ocean cut, came into the Sound, as you call it. Stayed at an anchorage here at Rudder Key. And then we left and came to Georgetown, which is where we are now. That was another long day for us. So when you look at this, I mean, it's hard to see at a bigger scale, but there again is Florida, and that's where we are now. And that was over the course of a month and a week or so.
Okay.
We're getting ready to go to our next stop.
Yep.
So this is the cleanest you'll see the boat, because you got to tidy everything. We're expecting 5-foot swells.
No, 5-foot waves.
5-foot waves.
3-foot swells.
3-foot swells. Okay. So yeah,
Something like that.
pretty much everything is tidied. Just have a few last minute things to do. Just gonna bring our tethers up. Get some stuff ready up here. Get our binnacle cover off and winch covers off, and just make sure everything is ready to go. But we've enjoyed our time here, but you know, without a dinghy, it's kind of stuck. That's that. Okay, you saw the before. We just made it. Here's the after. We got open drawers. Yeah, I didn't bother fixing any of this when we were coming in. We got garbage bag roll there. Our garbage can swung back here, saved by the rug. That had been on the floor. Some of this stuff was on the floor. Our stool popped out. I put the binoculars there, but our TV popped out. We have some cushions in disarray. I put the Snickers bars. I want to save the Snickers bars down there. Coffee filters fell. Our cargo net actually did its job. It saved this stuff from falling on the floor, so then I came down and just set it on the settee there. But yeah, we just made it. We're anchored behind South, or behind White Key, and this is what our anchorage looks like. There's a couple other boats. DJ's getting the anchor down, or anchor snubber on. Coming through the inlet was a little sketch, but we did it. You know, we're gonna be watching our anchor for drag here. There's quite a bit of current, but with the wind and the current, if we do drag, hopefully we drag like into sand or something. All the rocks are over there, so.
No sun, so I'm charging the batteries with the generator. And yeah, we're anchored here. It's like we're in the actual ocean. It's actually rougher than many days that we would go sailing. There's our generator cocked to one side. We just had a big swell come through and almost throw me on the floor. It was great. Ah! Let me see. We're gonna go look at the anchor scupper now. Make sure it's holding up. Well, it's still attached. Gosh, tight. Everybody else left. The wind is supposed to turn around out of the north more. This is a really unprotected bay, so all this stuff, all the waves from the ocean and everything just come right in here. Anyway, I'm gonna go back down below before I fall down.
We're anchored out there. We just rode the dinghy in. Nice and soft. Feels good between the toes. We're going to leave you with the laugh. Life's too short. Just laugh at yourself.
Don't. DJ, don't. It's dead. It's a skin.
No,
right?
that is not a skin.
Fuck. Let's get out of here. GoPro, stop recording.